dar or pronoun dar every pony. This is BronyDan. It's not original, but hey, you try coming up with originality these days. Yeah, I know what you're all thinking. You're all wondering where I've been again. What piece of everyday life has stopped me from giving you people such high, the service, medio... What's stopping me from reviewing, then? Look, I just don't want to explain it right now. Let's just say some things have got in the way. I'm handling them. MLP is back, though these episodes have been out for a while, but fuck it, I'm reviewing them now. Let's take a look at Discord and Harmony. We open with Fluttershy and Discord having what I'm guessing is their Tuesday tea, since they don't really mention it.
Can I trouble you for another sugar cube?
Oh shit, was that racist?
I had to restock my pantry for our tea party next week.
Oh, I never realized how much work you put into hosting these tea parties.
Oh, it's really not that much.
Well, Discord decided he needs to repay Fluttershy for her efforts in making a tea party for the pair of them. He decides that he shall host the next one.
How about we have the tea party tomorrow afternoon?
But it's Wednesday tomorrow. We can't call it Wednesday tea, it doesn't sound right. However, Discord doesn't know how to throw a tea party, but he decides to plow through with it and goes to see Cheerily's sister to get the right tea.
I'm sure Fluttershy would enjoy some of our rosehip green tea.
Oh, interesting. Does it decorate your hips in roses or turn you green?
Neither?
But if you want, I have one brand that comes with its own marketable dwarves, another one comes with a monkey. So now it's time to get the tea set.
A teapot that just pours tea? How positively dreadful.
But that's all teapots are supposed to do.
Clearly you have not seen Beauty and the Beast. But Discord feels that Fluttershy may not be comfortable in his home, especially since he's the god of chaos and...
Oh dear.
he lives in every person's mind on LSD. So now fearing the worst and that Fluttershy may stop being his friend, Discord decides that he should try and be more normal for the tea party. So he invites his clones, as you do, to help with some of the renovation.
No, yeah, okay, right, okay. MDF, everything, just fucking MDF.
But we're not done yet. You don't mean... Makeover!
Okay, this section is just dripping with references. Let's see what we've got.
Hating it.
I thought girls liked the Mr. Darcy look.
Hating it.
But I just wanted to make Fluttershy my 5th wife. Hang on, divorced, beheaded, died, divorced... Oh shit. You know, I wonder if Discord was to cosplay as Elvis, he could probably convince Fluttershy to be Priscilla. Well, now that he's dressed up like a right ponce, Discord is ready for Fluttershy's visit. However, her reaction to his home is... underwhelmed.
I think you'll be quite pleased with the green tea I've selected for us today.
Ooh, does it actually turn us green? Is it really envious of the other teas? What's it do, what's it do?
Well, it tastes delicious.
God damn it, why does she have to be so adorable when she's expecting the unexpected? But suddenly, Discord starts to fade away.
What is wrong with you? You're acting so normal, which is not so normal for you.
Well, whatever do you mean? This is just me, being me.
The more you do it, the more you fade away.
So wait, if there's no chaos created, Discord could die? That's actually quite a scary thought. And when you think about it, if you look back at his past episodes, it kind of makes his motivation seem a bit more deep rather than just pulling pranks and being random. So Fluttershy decides that the only way to save Discord is to create chaos herself.
Hey there, Fluttershies! Any ideas on how to Discord up this tea party? Hi, Fluttershy! Thanks for asking.
Well, I guess being friends with Discord for so long, she was bound to lose her senses. But her tactics seem to work as slowly but surely Discord finally comes back to full form as normality, or rather abnormality, is restored as Fluttershy and Discord can now enjoy their tea party the way that is typically Discord. Now you might be thinking that that review was a little bit rushed and not much meat to it, Which is true. I mean, there wasn't really that much the episode could give me aside from just random. But that's not why you're here. You're here for the episode that comes next. The episode that everyone has been talking about. The episode that is being hailed now as a masterpiece. I know it, you know it, the people who made the episode know it. We're looking right now at the perfect pair. We open on Apple Bloom strolling through Ponyville when she comes across an old pony called Grand Pear who has moved back to Ponyville from Van Hoofer. And surprisingly, he's voiced by William Shatner. Now, don't get me wrong, I knew that William Shatner was going to be in this season, but I don't think this was the type of role we were expecting him to play. I was expecting to at least get some classic Shatner-like performance, but no, he plays it completely straight, which is nice. Though, come on, wouldn't you have liked it if he had just gone, I see that you like my pear jam, you cute little filly. I will give you a free sample. Spark. So Apple Bloom buys some pear jam from Grand Pear, but it turns out that pears are the forbidden fruit.
It's just pear jam.
The big deal is that there is a long-standing feud between the apples and the pears.
Granny Smith's against the pears, I'm against the strawberries, and you don't even want to know about Big Mac and the pineapples. However, the Apple siblings don't know why the feud started, so they travel to meet the may or may not be linked to the pie family, Goldie Delicious, so she can explain. It turns out the apples and pears were neighbouring farms, and both sides were always fighting over who produced the best. Except for the youngest, Bright Macintosh and Pear Butter, or Buttercup. So after the—
Wait an apple-picking minute. Bright Mac and Buttercup, those are our parents' names.
Wait.
Are you saying our mother was a pear?
What a twist!
Yep, we finally get to see the Apple's parents as we move into the Romeo and Juliet type of story for this episode. But hey, as long as Baz Luhrmann isn't involved, I'm fine. But if they want to get more info on their parents, they meet with local Sam Elliott pony Burnt Oak, who happened to be an old friend of their father's. He explains how their father was an honest and hard worker, while Mrs. Cake explains how their mother had helped her discover her talent for baking. So, clearly you can see the influences their children picked up on. Also, Mrs. Cake's original name was Chiffon Swirl. Am I the only one now who thinks that marriage in Equestria is unnerving? I mean, I know in marriage that the wife changes her surname to fit with the husband's, but in Equestria, it seems like their entire name changes. I don't even want to think about it. That's just creepy.
Happy 131,456-hour anniversary, darling. It's okay if you didn't get me anything.
Actually, I did.
A guitar? For me? But I don't know how to play.
Well, this is a left-hoofed guitar. Still can't explain how we can play these without fingers. So Pear Butter sings a song about her and Big Mac's relationship, and it's just adorable. There is no other word for it than just that. The visuals, the music, the singing, it just makes you feel warm inside.
And you should not blame me too if I can't help falling in love with you.
But just when they've confessed their love to one another, Grand Pear announces that the pairs are moving to Van Hoofer. But in order to get the rest of the story, they meet Mayor Mare. God, those two got around, didn't they?
I had the honor of officiating your parents' secret wedding, and it was perfect.
But Granny Smith and Grand Pear find them, and the two aren't that happy.
What are you talking about, married? You two can't be married!
Finally, something we can agree on.
And I'm also pregnant with his child! Come on, we were all thinking the same thing. So Grand Pear makes Pear Butter choose whether to be an apple or a pear, so she chooses to stay with the apples, breaking both their hearts.
No wonder Granny never told us about any of this.
These things are never easy.
And it's hard to know when it is a good time.
So now they know the whole story, the Apple siblings decide it's time to straighten things out between their grandparents.
Did you really move to Ponyville just for a change of pace?
No.
Then you came here because you're sorry and you want to get to know us too?
I'm so sorry. I was just so angry, but I never...
It's in the past, Grandpa.
Well, Granny Smith and Grand Pear end their feud as the Apple Pear family unite under the symbol of Bright Mac and Pear Butter's love. Well, that was something. Okay, well, the first episode was good and entertaining. There wasn't that much story to it. I appreciate the moral of how you really shouldn't change for other people's benefits, but by God, that last episode was just something else. I loved finally seeing the Apple siblings' parents after so many years, and I loved how it really was playing out like a tragic love story, not just for them, but for the parents, because when you really think about it, that scene at the wedding, that is the last time Grandpa would see Pear Butter alive. Nothing I can say can do this episode justice. It is definitely the best episode of Season 7. This is BronyDan saying, Nostar, and please, life, don't interrupt me again.